Our next big topic in math is finding the center of a set of numbers. So sometimes we call this a data set. That just means multiple numbers. The way that we can look at these numbers is using mean, median, mode, and range. Let me give you an example of where these things might be helpful. Let's say a class took a reading test. The scores were the following. So here we have 12 students and their scores. So as a teacher, I might want to look at this data and kind of figure out, well, how did my kids do? What was the average grade? Things like that. We can use mean, median, mode, and range to kind of analyze these numbers or to look at them and see what the center point of these numbers are, see what the average is. And I'm going to show you a quick example of how to do that. So what I've done is I've ordered all the numbers or all the scores from the lowest to the highest. So some of the questions that you might ask would be, what was the average score? So to find the average or the mean, you would add all the numbers up and divide. In this case, we divide by 12 because there are 12 scores, and you would get 80.4, so a low B. Another question you might ask is, what grade was exactly in the middle? What was the very center middle point of the list? And that would be 80 in this case. You could say, well, what grade did students receive the most? When we look at our scores, we see that 75 shows up 3 times and 80 shows up 3 times. So the mode would be 75 and 80. And finally, we could say, well, how many points away were the highest and the lowest score? And that would be the range. You would subtract the lowest number from the highest number. Now, I have a video on each of these 4 topics, so don't worry, they go into more detail on how you do that and any exceptions and things you need to look out for. But I wanted to give you an overview of what did it mean to find the center or find the middle of a set of numbers. And if you look at these numbers, a lot of them are very similar, and then range is a little bit out there. But it's all a way to kind of look at that set of numbers, analyze it, and see kind of what's going on with those numbers. So I look forward to seeing you in the following videos. Bye.